Now, the other thing for, and we're an information show.
We are.
So anything you want to know, because I got a stat for you boys and everybody else, boys and girls out there, that will blow you away a little bit later in the show. There's the other part of something that has kept people up. Tomorrow.
What's
6 p.m.
Tomorrow at 6 p.m. I have no.
It is the biggest thing going in sports right now since 12 this morning. So they teased it, and the New Heights podcast has been on a little bit of a hiatus because of training camp starting. It is coming back tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. And Taylor Swift, who is doing, as she said, we are about to do an effing podcast, is going to be the guest on the New Heights podcast with the Kelce brothers. So tomorrow night, 6 p.m. And then for all the Swifties out there, and you already know this if you clicked on anything about Taylor Swift, because your algorithm is nothing but T Swift, which is perfectly fine, because she's dating my tight end, who is going to go out with a blaze. 13th year, this is it.
Really?
Yeah, he ain't playing. He ain't playing past this year. And he's not going to play for any other team. So they do a silhouette. They put out a tease, and they did a silhouette. And so they did, when they had Caitlin Clark on, it kind of looked like Taylor Swift, but you're like, Yeah. But then they had the orange background, and then also her favorite number is 13. So it's coming out tomorrow on August 13th. So I put 2 and 2 together. I was like, Mr. Magoo. And I was figuring things out.
Is Mr. Magoo?
Yeah, it might have been a reach.
Yeah.
So she's going to be on the New Heights podcast. Now, she dropped the name of her new album, which is her 12th album.
Okay.
At 12:12 this morning. And the whole world is just like, oh my gosh. And all I can think about, because of the popularity of the podcast, it's a great podcast, and then the popularity of Taylor Swift with all the Swifties that are like, where's she been? Will this set the record for the most downloads by far?
So I don't even know what a number would be.
So let me give you a basis. I looked this up, and I actually, because it was cut up onto TikTok, when Cat Williams was on Club Shay Shay.
Okay.
Remember that, Joey?
That was a great podcast episode.
It was funny. I mean, Cat Williams, saw Cat Williams in a concert when he was at the Baxter Arena. Dude, he ripped the city of Omaha.
I bet.
He destroyed Omaha. He talked about our potholes. Like he couldn't get over the potholes. He was every joke came back to the potholes in Omaha.
What's going on, boo-boo?
But he was great. Boy, he's a tiny dude. So he was on Club Shay Shay, and he had 90 million downloads. I think this one will be views, downloads, 100 million for the New Heights podcast that drops tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
I think it's going to double.
That's my prediction.
I think it could double the 90 million.
Really?
You think double?
Double?
Wow.
180 million?
Just considering how popular Taylor Swift is.
I'm not even going to say what I thought it was I wasn't even close. I thought it would have been in like the 25 to 30 million, over 100 million. I mean, I guess she's so massive overseas too.
Yeah.
That is something that like, maybe I wasn't really considered. My mind might be too domestic when it comes to the popularity of Taylor Swift.
You're going to see a lot of people outside the country tuning into that stuff.
But
with her new album,
she used to do a lot more interviews until her privacy kind of got violated. So this is her first album since she gained back all control of her catalog. But she doesn't do as many interviews. She used to go on the late night talk shows and do some other things, but she hasn't done an interview since 2023. Wow. And now this is the first. I'm pretty sure this is the first interview with those two together. Like she went to Tight End U and she sang. There was somebody, I think he still works here. I think he might still be the producer in Middays, wrote up on the prediction board that they would break up. Okay. Now they're going to do a get together on a podcast that may do 100 mil. I think they're going to be good staying together, but I think this could be, it's already been recorded. I think it could be great because she is like super comfortable and you know what that style of interviewing is with the brothers. Like, I think it's going to be really, really good, but man, that just blew up the internet yesterday. And then this morning when she announced that she has a new album coming out Where, if you are a fan of vinyl on National Vinyl Day, you will get it October 13th.
Oh, today's National Vinyl Day.
Today is National Vinyl Day.
That is a hell of a national.
Run to your favorite Homer's locations. Do we still have Homer's in Omaha, Joey?
Yeah,
we still have one in the old market.
Yeah, it's in the old market.
It's a great store. There are posters there. Shout out Homer's. That has been like part of like half of my new apartment decoration.
I just love walking over there and just browsing through the entire catalog of music.
They have I picked up actually an Adele vinyl over there. They had some Adele vinyls that I couldn't even find on the internet that I ended up getting hung up. The Life of a Showgirl is her new album name. I mess with that. I like that album title. I don't know. I feel like artists get really like they overdo it sometimes with the album titles and try and get very like artsy and everything like this. This is just a very I thought it would be something about Travis though. I would love it.
I don't think the title. There might be there has to be, because there've been a couple of references during her show where she's tweaked some of the lyrics. I bet there's a song. But there's a song about her future husband.
You know, if they end up breaking up, you know, the lead song, This House Isn't a Home.
They're not breaking up. Now, if they do happen to break up, which I don't think they will, I hope that she waits until after February.
Oh, until
what
if
she's the halftime performer in
the Super Bowl? It would probably be the most viewed Super Bowl of all time.
Yeah, it would be. But didn't they already announce a halftime performer?
I don't know if they did.
They usually announce those early.
I think it'd be around this time.
Well, I think being all the pushback they got from Kendrick Lamar, Taylor Swift would be a safe option for them.
Well, I also think that
the Chiefs would be playing. She'd play at halftime. Travis would be out on the sidelines.
Well, they didn't get pushback for Kendrick Lamar heading into it. You know, they were like, everybody was incredibly excited about Kendrick Lamar being the halftime show. It's just the production of the halftime show was actually very subpar, and I barely could hear Kendrick when he was singing, and it was incredibly disappointing. No confirmed performer yet for the Super Bowl halftime show.
We're trending this way, right? That she's going to be the halftime performer in Travis's last year.
5 days ago, Syracuse.com released an article that said Super Bowl halftime show rumored to be a metal band for the first time.
Super Bowl's in Santa Clara this year?
Yes, it's in Levi Stadium.
Maybe San Francisco based?
I don't know. If you have the opportunity to get Taylor Swift to be your halftime show performer, I don't think it matters at all.
Heavy metal.
I think you get some Metallica. I think Metallica would go over for a halftime show.
Oh my God, Metallica would be great for the halftime show.
What about that band from that performed at the Paris Olympics? Whatever that band's name.
You mean the opening?
Great job, Joey.
The opening number that was incredibly controversial. That one?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they'll be performing. I was going to say Creed. Just have.
Oh God, no.
Why not? Apparently they rocked the house in Lincoln. It was an incredible concert in Lincoln. I had multiple people text me that the Creed concert was one of the best concerts that they had ever been to. A couple weeks ago.
Well, they haven't been out very much, but I did hear it was good. There's no if Creed was the halftime performer, that would be one you'd put on pay-per-view and let our international friends host the Super Bowl. They are not a Super Bowl band.
Okay, odds for Super Bowl halftime show performers. Miley Cyrus plus 500.
Yeah.
Chappell Roan plus 600. Oasis plus 650.
Okay.
Sabrina Carpenter plus 850. Christina
Would most people know if Sabrina Carpenter popped up on the stage who she is?
Yes.
I mean, she's on a nice little 2-year run here.
I think most people would know. I just don't know if she sings the type of music.
Does she have enough songs that are recognized that she could play a 12-minute set?
Espresso, and
could she make that 8 minutes?
I think she's got like 2 more that I think if you played that I would be I would know immediately. Outside of that, no. Yeah. Also, too, I don't know if you've read the lyrics to some of her songs.
Yeah.
They're crazy. They are vulgar. They are out
graphic.
There. Yeah. She likes some things. Just put it that way.
She has her own hobbies.
Yes, she does. That is a great way of putting it, Joey Colbert.
And
the girl likes what she likes.
Okay.
They're just, I don't know if you've just ever taken a gander at some of Sabrina Carpenter's lyrics. You're like, wow, okay.
She's a quality performer. So
Christina Aguilera plus 850. No, thank you. Dua Lipa plus 1,000. Metallica plus 1,000.
I'd take some Dua. Man, I'd take some Metallica at the Super Bowl.
Do you know who this is? Charlie XCX?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that person.
They were they still got some music that is played on rotation.
Okay.
They haven't had anything like last year was their big year.
So then here are the two that I would love the most. Plus 1400 and plus 1600. Post Malone, which would be awesome. That'd be sick. And then Taylor Swift.
Yeah, there you go. Collaboration. If you're going to do Post Malone, you'd have to have a collaboration. Like Luke Combs would have to pop up there. Blake Shelton.
Oh, yeah. No, whoever.
Shane Gillis. Tell some jokes.
Whoever. We should just do a 20-minute Shane Gillis set for the Super Bowl halftime show. How incredible would that be?
Yeah.
It'd be massive for the B-list comedian, really put him on the map.
He did go to A-list on your terrible list of comedians.
Okay. What do you mean terrible list of comedians? We don't have to rehash it, but I had a good list. I had a very good list.
There are some things you think are good that our listeners don't think the same way, but that's what makes radio so
I'm
good.
a John Mulaney guy.